out here with oh damn, that's Dory. While you know, old boy Rax, you know, he like surveys the backyard. All right, we got comic number 2. Maybe not coming. I don't know if he's gonna sit in with us today. I don't know. It's Friday. It's September. It's Labor Day weekend.
I'm so mad the summer's done, yo. Where did it go?
Like how? Where did that? Yo, like.
I was just in Vegas celebrating Memorial Day. Where did the time go?
You went to Vegas for Memorial Day?
Yeah,
how was that?
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
I hate Vegas.
Why?
Because you know what? It's like, it's different when you, so I lived there for off and on. My mom lived there for like 15 years or so. And then like, I lived there off and on for 5 years. So it was like, it was just like, when you live there, it's like, oh, this is like worse than the boonies. Like, that's worse than being out in the country to me. Because it was like no water service. It's hot, like straight hot sun all the time.
Yes.
You literally can't walk down the street without somebody trying to pull over and give you a ride. All these strange men always like, you need a ride? You lost? You know where you're going? Like, obviously, I got Google, motherfucker. Google Maps
You need a ride? Ride this diggly! Damn. Oh, you have a lighter?
Pregnant Douglas.
Yo, Pregnant Douglas. Pregnant Douglas is in the building. I'm Pregnant Douglas.
He's Pregnant Douglas, and I'm Ida Beware.
Yeah,
Ida Beware.
That's okay. Okay, I got
the. Each episode we have a name.
A little alias, because you know you can't let all the hoes know where you at all the time. Can't use the same name twice. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta stick it moving.
Rubbing off on you.
Those are drag queen rules too. Like you're always changing your name to something more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Coming to the stage, you know, whoever.
Yeah, we're definitely
interesting.
We're straight drag queens.
Yeah, we live, bro. We live. So as we start this episode and you light up, what are you smoking?
As always, in Taste Buds, I have my mixture of Taste Buds Flowers for Your Flowers inside of my J here.
That's the name of the strand, Flowers of My Flowers.
Flowers for Your Flowers. No, that's my organic flower company that myself and Harlemriveryachtclub started. Taste Buds. I've mixed in some sativa. This is a sativa. Damn it! Now that you interrupted my whole spiel,
you know what it is.
It's Jack or something like that. Somebody with a name.
It's Jack Tripper.
It's like Jack Tripper Herrera. Somebody with a name.
Yeah, it's Jack Tripper.
Somebody with a name, but it was in sativa, and I mixed that in with Flowers for Your Flowers. Taste Buds. Taste Buds. That's what I'm smoking. This is. What?
All right. Well, I'm just
confused.
What?
What? Okay.
Flowers for Your Flowers
is a strand of marijuana.
No, it's organic flowers for your marijuana. It's
flowers. It's like actual flowers.
So it doesn't like
right. So like this one is lavender. There's like lavender and rose petals and marigolds in there.
Oh,
so they like,
high school.
Yeah, they're on some hippie shit. I'm just like,
rather than Fonto, rather than tobacco, it stretches the marijuana. It doesn't give you such an intense high because I've been getting high for a very long time now. I'm starting to get older, so now I'm trying to like temper or sometimes have a more tepid smoking experience, and then I don't want to be as loud as possible, with my herb smell. So, flowers.
Why do you do? What's the hand gesture with it too?
Taste buds. Taste buds. Taste buds.
Like chef's kiss.
Yeah. Right. That's okay.
It's like gourmet like a good meal, or like awesome sex. You just like.
Do you do that at the? You're like, wow!
I really learned something on the podcast. Thank you guys.
All right. So
I know the chef's not. I know.
What do y'all smoke? Are y'all
I'm talking
smoking
about the
anything?
flower on the flowers.
Your flowers.
I didn't bring anything. I'm just drinking a Modelo like a good Puerto Rican. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
How I roll.
Shout out to
I
the
got
Puerto
some.
Ricans.
What you smoking?
All right, your break. I'm smoking. You know my favorite strain.
Ooh, that look like
It's
brickweed. That look
it's
like
purple candy.
that look like
It's purple
block.
candy.
This look like the block weed.
That
This look
purple
like
candy.
This what I had. It's a sativa.
Okay.
Simple shit.
Takes blood.
Taste
All
it.
this shit for tonight.
You want to mix some flowers for your flowers?
No, I don't
Just
think
saying.
I wanna.
I'm just saying.
Nah.
I don't know if I'm into it.
You'd be surprised.
All right, so we're gonna jump into our first topic
Okay,
because you know, dive in. All right, so I'm a sports fan. You know what I mean? I grew up watching basketball, playing basketball. Michael Jordan is one of my heroes. Now,
True American hero.
right now, Michael Jordan's used underwear are rumored to be stained with skid marks and also up for auction.
Those
I believe it.
those underwear are gonna be, if they have the shit stain of Michael Jordan's butt cheek.
That's gonna go.
That's gonna
Somebody.
be so. I would buy that if I had the money to afford a doodle streak from Michael Jordan.
That is crazy.
Well, so it's not like
It's
his,
Michael
it's
Jordan
right, so it's
doodle
not like
streak.
streaks, but it's like, all right. So what's actually said in the article is it even has a dry cleaning tag inside with the last name Wozniak, as well as a tag that says Michael Jordan,
Wozniak.
with
What
some
is Steve
iconic
Jobs'
last names on the waistband. The description reads, adding, "The undies are about as close to greatness as one can get." Right, and it's just because it's not even necessarily that there's actual streaks, but there's like shown wear. You know what I mean? So over time, if you shit enough on a regular basis, and you're not a good wiper on top of that, and you don't use baby wipes, then get the baby wipes.
You need baby wipes.
Right?
Underwear.
And you're playing these underwear, like they're guaranteed. You watch them enough, they're gonna have the streaks in them.
I wonder
That's
if
what
Michael
they say.
Jordan's like great at basketball but bad at wiping his butt.
That's exactly what it sounds like right now. That sounds
Well, he
like
doesn't activate.
Or he has a horrible dry cleaner, like.
I wonder
how
if
you can't get that out?
Jordan now.
Because I get it, because sometimes, like, I'm real precise, right? I take the baby wipe and I like put it. I put the straight sheet in there and then I like do it like floss, right? Because I want to get that.
I already
right?
think that dry cleaning is one of the most bogus scams in the world.
Oh, they don't clean.
What do they clean? How do you dry clean something?
They just press it.
You just blow some air on it. Like, come on, what are you dry clean? What's a dry clean?
Like they actually wash it. It's
They-
about
no.
You have to take the stains out yourself.
They got the
Or
stain.
you have,
Maybe they got a
Or you
stain
come back
remover or
and
something like that. But
I
I
don't
never.
know.
Do you think those Michael Jordan underwear were in Space Jam too? I think they made like
No,
just like in the
no.
background,
Those are
it's like a
early
character.
draws. Those
I
are
think that,
early.
nah, those are like mid-career draws.
No, these are.
Space Jam 2 was like maybe
Space
what,
Jam,
10,
just
5
regular-
years before he
regular-
retired for the first
regular
time.
Space Jam.
This is
Like, right, because he retired 2-3 times, so it's not like
This-
he's like went away and stayed away. You know?
Those are. He just said what?
All right, well,
He
would you
gave the
buy
college-
his underwear?
He
His
gave the
used
college
underwear, yes.
coach's name. I would,
Yes.
if I could
Of course.
afford.
Okay.
If I
Anything
could
with Michael
afford-
Jordan, once he's dead, is going to be quadruple the price. What the fuck you mean?
And
That's
not only
That's fact.
But not only that, it's the doodle mark of greatness. Like that man, like that focus,
Like the shit of the
Right.
shit.
like
No,
that focus.
stop it.
That shit's
That's
square,
really-
dog.
To have that amount of focus for that amount of time in your life to become what you have to become is very. That is not.
That is a different.
That is rare. So
yeah,
if I got the underwear of the man who's like that's.
you're not gonna be that. But it's
Well,
just-
how do you not know? How do you know that?
Which
doesn't-
you were-
It doesn't.
It's like a.
Right.
I don't know.
No.
It's like a statue. It's like a statue.
Like he's by his long bodyguard and like bodyguard.
Yeah.
So like this guy's with him forever
Yeah.
and has all Michael Jordan shit. So I'm like,
Has a
what if it's
source
not
solid.
Michael Jordan shit? What if it's his shit?
Could be anybody. It's
I'm
Right.
gonna-
Right? How
I'm
do
gonna
you
need a
trust that this
23
is Michael
then.
Jordan's
I'm gonna
shit?
need a 23 and me then.
Like,
That's
So
all.
I think the underwear.
You think there's enough
This
DNA
probably-
left over for dry cleaning?
There's probably some kind of authentication process that
It gotta
happens.
be.
There's probably some kind of
I'm
like
gonna need
sports
the
league
23andMe.
tag or Michael Jordan sign off. Like, yeah, there's a
I don't know if I love anybody who want their underwear. I don't know if I'm a big fan of anybody.
What? I'll take that shit.
Like
I'll take Rihanna's drawers.
like
bro.
I love like
sexy
the
ass.
like
She be wearing some
Airbender.
sexy shit, dog.
You ever watch the show Airbender and Korra? It was like a series.
Yeah.
The creators of that, dude. Dude, yeah, the creators. I'm like
Yeah.
obsessed with the creators. I might get underwear of Brian Konieczka.
You want underwear of the
Someone
internet?
who just sits
Well, he's a
in this
writer,
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right, that's a
Might
lot
take
of
this underwear.
essence. That's
Yeah.
a lot. That's all the ass sweat. And the
You
underside
know they're
sweat.
sitting there for hours.
They're
in the
sitting
writer's
there for
room.
mad hours. That's front sweat. I mean,
You love what you
they
love.
probably wear tight whitey.
So now this is going to open up a threshold for people getting underwear because the next person I would get is Serena. If I could get
Serena.
What, Serena?
oh my
Yeah, I think
That's
I'm
some
too
greatness.
freaky for that to get a woman's underwear. Like Serena,
What? All that movement? There's a lot of juices
You
there.
wanna put that like
That's a
a
lot
wall
of
frame it?
it's too freaky for me. Like I be in there smelling it. I be wearing it. I be. Should've
I
come
wanna
in,
get-
like,
I
what you
wanna
doing?
get-
Dance
you know
with
what?
Serena.
The girl's like Silence of the Lambs. Like,
Serena.
So like, I wouldn't get. Maybe I wouldn't get Serena's underwear, but I would definitely get like the sticky pants, like that layer that you wear, because the tennis shorts are so short that like
Right,
spanky
right.
pants are what you wear over your underwear,
Okay.
but so people can't see
Right.
your ass.
I know she had a thong on. She's so fashionable. She probably had a thong on while winning the U.S. Open. Just,
no, she's not.
You know,
Just-
that song.
That's not conducive to like. That's not conducive to movement, like athletic
Yeah.
movement. No, you don't wear a thong when you're running.
I've always said I wanted to get married at 40 though, so I could be like, and love beat me zero. No, what did I say?
You don't know.
What?
They gotta be high.
It's like I lost about 40 love. Winner love.
Yeah.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because it's a
right,
tennis.
right,
in the,
right.
in the tennis game of life, I lost to, I don't know. I was trying.
40
I
love.
was 40 love.
It was
Winner
40 love, and the winner was love.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
In the tennis game of life,
Stop it. Stop it.
the score was 40 love. Winner love.
That's why I got to write down these
Yeah,
ideas.
I gotta.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah.
Ideas.
Yeah, ideas.
Ideas.
Ideas. It sound like I sound like a West Indian.
Okay.
What's your idea? What's your ideas?
Next, the next topic that's now trending on Black
okay.
Twitter. Everybody's talking about it, and
Oh,
I
you about
love
to show
this
the video.
meme. So you know I'm gonna show this meme. It's my favorite meme.
Oh, shout out Rollo Boykins for posting it.
About shout out to Rollo Boykins for posting this, John.
Yeah.
But Boykins, that's kind of a dope name.
Boykins.
So we're talking now about how Trick Daddy came out and talks about how he likes to get his booty ate.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And I come across this video that's like, y'all all know the Ilyania.
Yeah, fix your life lady.
Fix your life, lady. Right? So
I believe. Put your mouth right over that home. Put your mouth there and speak it in. Let it all go. Speak it in. Speak it in. I believe. Put your mouth right over that home.
So like that's the meme that got my attention, but here, all right. The topic of what's really trending is that you got Trick Daddy, one of South Florida rapper, like get my ass eat, like so.
A lot of men like that shit.
Right.
A lot of men.
In
like
your
that
experience,
shit
you may admit that. Like I've
yes.
never been with.
I've had a man who I was with who'd be like, "Baby, can you do the thing on my butt?" Yes. And then I'm pushed on to realize I think he's bisexual.
There you go. That's it.
I've never like eaten an ass and done the finger, and I've like fucked it with a strap on.
Really?
Yes.
That's a lot in that.
Yes.
That's in that.
I was shocked. It's a whole story. Like I might tell it
I
later.
know.
You know what I
No,
mean?
men do like that.
But I was shocked because it was
Oh, I
like
fucked dudes. I don't know how many guys.
It's like-
I have
it's
so
like
much
they do.
experience, dude. How
It's
many
like
times
they-
have I had to like hop out of work? Oh shit.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Yeah,
So
dude.
you just got off of work?
Dudes be DL.
a lot.
that's right. We working out here. Shout out to
And you
everybody
never
for working.
fucking know who.
Yep.
Until you're in the
You're deep in their ass.
until your face
Do
is
you
screwed
do
from nothing.
the booty eating?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm in there. I fucked this one dude. He taught jujitsu, and he was so fucking hot, but he was like totally like he never would tell anybody that he was gay. And I would go over his house at like 3 a.m. and I'd fucking I'd go in there, man. I just fucking.
Do you enjoy it like being done to you?
Why is
No,
that
not really. No, I actually don't.
It's like
That's screwed the duck, you know?
You're ruining my high school experience. I watched up until high school.
Yeah.
Then before I switched over to Power Rangers.
Right, I still watch it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But yeah, that was
But
shit.
way more men, heterosexual men or whatever, enjoy that shit.
I just can't I can't wrap my mind around where do I put my legs in that position. Any way that I put my
Anywhere you
legs
want to.
takes away from everything I've been working on.
Well,
you know what I mean? It's like it's either this, that, like you know what I mean? No, I've worked too much as a guy to build a strong foundation with my feet on the ground.
Well, no,
So-
you don't get your feet in the air. You just roll out. It's just
I
like,
know.
like the sunbathing. It's like down there, and I'm just like,
No,
no, you have to be. I have someone
I
like
kiss her after that.
But I think the issue.
no, that's the last thing you do.
No,
That's the wrap up.
But the thing is, I think what people are more upset about is the way that Trick Daddy looks, and like, motherfucker, look at how you look. You look like a piece of shit. Like, how do you want me to eat? I think more than
She look
anything.
gross. I don't know what this guy looks like.
I think
If I did eat ass, I would have to like even when I love to get my ass eaten, right? But like it's got to be fresh out the shower.
Yeah.
Like I won't
Right.
allow
Yeah,
her
yeah,
to do that.
Right. For
And
sure.
like personally, I feel like kind of like it's with the vagina. Like what if it spontaneously just like you just shit comes out your ass? Like I don't want that. Like
Yeah, no,
I don't want
if you
that.
don't
Like I'm
have to
all
take
for
a
giving
shit, then,
pleasure,
like,
but I don't want to
do
do
it when you have to, like,
spontaneously shit on
you
me.
know, you have to like, take a shit. Like you know when a shit's coming. Like you know when
Yeah,
you're like,
definitely not. Right.
you know.
I don't know. I feel like there's some people that have had some explosive shit happen. And
I'm really just mad that he was like, yeah, I get 8 out. I was like, what? What person speaks like that? But also, again, Trick Daddy,
getting there.
he used to say, he said, put your eat the coochie with the legs up and blow it all in your butt. And
Right.
we're talking about just women wanting reciprocity now. They just whatever you do to them, they want to do to you. So
Not necessarily.
hey man,
Essentially, well, I mean, did you know? First of all, your G spot, the male G spot is in your asshole.
really?
Guys don't know.
No.
Every time I tell a dude the G spot's in their asshole, they're like Luke Skywalker
No,
and
no.
Darth Vader holding a father. They're like, that can't
No,
be
I've heard it before, but I've
It's
also
true.
like
It's your prostate.
I've also like nutted before without it. So and I've
Yeah,
had
you can know
great-
without it, but it's like
I've had
that's
a
one
great,
level.
amazing.
And there's like a step.
I'm good at
All
that
right,
level.
hey, not everyone wants to open Pandora's
That
box.
is
So
level.
Pandora's box is there.
Yeah,
There's a level.
I feel
You're in
like
the middle of the escalator. Go to the top.
I feel like the level. I feel like the level.
Like,
I'm
Why
at
everybody
is
yells up escalator? Like, what are you
see what's going on. Drop that joint.
You ain't gotta stay in crazy town with your spec.
Oh my God.
Well, as we pass through Crazy Town, and related to this whole like Little Nas X, who I just think is like an angry artist right now, just put out this. I think he's just angry, and he has a right to be angry. Like,
Yeah, he swallowed a watermelon.
like, no, he has done a. He put out this visual.
He looked like he swallowed a
It's a
watermelon.
pregnancy.
What
it's
kind
a
of baby is that? Like that?
It's album.
So it's
I
album.
don't know.
Montero.
That looked like an
He's
album in
he
his
dropped.
stomach. That don't look like no baby. I'm like, what kind of weird baby is
I mean,
that?
I just
Lord.
think that
Shout out to the Jasmine brand for like bringing this
That's a
out
little
here.
nice.
He's pregnant?
no.
He's pregnant?
Why? What's the point of this?
Well, I mean,
This-
I believe he's like gender fluid or like non-conforming. He is not like he is genderqueer, right? And he's all of these things, and he's always been like
Genderqueer is a
very
I don't know.
artistic with his visuals.
I'm a terrible badass.
Yeah, he's been very, very.
Extremely.
I feel
I'm
like-
going to you for that.
I was talking about this with some people the other day, right? Because right now there's people that are angry that like, oh, what about my kids? And it's like, why are your kids listening to this music? That's grown-ups music.
But you have to remember what you started off with. You started off with a song that kids at every party for an entire year and a half that made him.
Old Town Road was about death anyway.
And they still was rocking that shit hard up. You know,
Kids bop like.
So you have to, and you just have to.
But they really went in on that, and then with the Billy Ray Cyrus thing, like that was a whole other. So some folks have been saying that like this is just him trolling with this image, and like this speaks to the supposed like destroying of Black masculinity, gay agenda. Like I just want to put that out there. Like, how do y'all feel?
Okay, this is interesting because, like, as like a gay dude, like, okay, because like it was interesting because, like, you brought it up. Like, I get associated with all this stuff, and like, the LGBT thing is like they jam everything together. But I'm like, I genuinely have no idea what this is about. I mean, like, I guess I get the statement behind it and everything, but like, as far as like the whole like demasculinization of Black men, like, gay people bring that up a lot, and I personally feel there is like a weird thing against masculinity, not just in like gay people, but like I feel like a lot of people in like just generation. Like there's like, a celebration of femininity, which is awesome. And like, I love, obviously we love that. But there is like a weird backlash against people who, like present as masculine or whatever. Even in like the gay community, it's like a whole thing. It's like you have like feminine gays or like masculine gays or whatever, and everyone's fighting each other. So like this, it's like we always get like associated with like whatever new like thing is coming out, and I'm like, I have no association. I just like that whole thing was just the handle up with that. I get it. That's a fine statement. I'm sure it's a fine statement.
With this, I don't even think it's the whole masculinity thing right now. It's just the mere fact. The timing is poor because of that abortion law that just passed in Texas. And it's insensitive.
Oh, okay.
It's insensitive because if you look, you have your gay rights, but now women don't even have a right. There's a woman right now who's walking around with a bump
and she can't take care of it. And if she does, she can get sued, and anyone aiding her can get sued. That's what we actually rounded right back around to is this abortion law in Texas. Yeah, Texas is like they fucking us up.
Fucked up.
What's up with them cupcakes?
They are for sale, sir. But you may crack one of them open, and I'll get some. Oh, which reminds me.
It's just fucked up. It's just, she got cupcakes. She got yams. She got.
But
y'all didn't know about the abortion law?
No, I saw the abortion law.
And the fact that the Supreme Court just let it fucking rock.
Yeah, they let it rock. And that's
at this point, what the fuck are y'all protecting? What the fuck
are y'all protecting?
Exactly. The fact that an Uber driver could report a woman and she goes to jail for having an abortion after 6 months. Women don't even know. You could be 5 months fucking pregnant and you don't even know. The fact that men don't even understand, and this gets me because even at my job, a girl got pregnant.
All right, 5 months pregnant, you have your period for 5 months?
I'm telling you, women will give birth and not know that they fucking was pregnant the entire time.
Some women will leave their whole. Hold up.
Touch with your body.
No, women.
Yo, I know when I'm about to take a shit.
And that's the same thing. Like, this is the thing.
I know when I got a baby in my balls. That's what I'm saying. No,
like,
I'm sorry.
Presuming that all women stop having their period when they get pregnant is incorrect. A lot of women
even
have
Erica Mino on Love and Hip Hop. She was damn near 20-something weeks before she knew she was fucking pregnant. Yeah, like you can have tumors. A lot of people have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which makes cysts grow on your ovaries and makes it hard for it interrupts your cycles, and it like messes with your menstruation. And
did y'all tell Texas this?
That's what the Congress people
That's what
those people need to know.
Who don't get their period for months.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's just so many different variables. Y'all can.
Don't say y'all. I ain't got got
that
shit to do with.
Texas can't do this. And then the
I want to be able to kill as
And
many
then the
babies in
you
Texas.
got Florida, South Dakota.
No.
You got Florida, South Dakota, all these other states. It's like they want to make a law just like that.
Well, I think the idea is that
women are going to be dead.
I think the idea is that
Well, poor women will be
like
dead.
when I say
Right.
when I say
Rich women will just fly to another state.
Can I,
Could you sue Delta for that shit? Like,
Right. That's what I'm
If
saying.
I can afford to fly from Texas to New York, get my abortion in New York and come back, could you sue Delta?
Right.
Like,
I said
It's
this flight
crazy.
couldn't get any worse.
if they I guess if they report you.
First of all, the whole reporting thing, if an Uber reporting something or pretty much anything that is civilian, that should not even count. That's why I'm kind of like, I've never heard that. This is the
Right.
first
How
time.
is
I'm like,
this?
what the fuck Uber driver has to do with any of this, and what is your business? Because at the end of the day,
Dropping her off.
if that woman does not
so the
have
way that the law
the
is set
support.
up, is
Right.
the way that the law is set up is that if somebody gets an abortion, they can be arrested and set with fines up to $10,000. They can also be sued by the person who turned them in, and that person can sue anybody who helped that woman get an abortion, and they get to keep the money.
You know what we need to do? We need to get all these people in the Congress, get the fuck out of that chair, and let the younger people take over. Because my thing is right now is like this old thing. This is one thing I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, like
When it comes down to like woman body and right, just get the fuck out of that conversation. You guys have no idea what you guys talking about. Because
not at all.
you guys don't
But
understand
then
like
they
how
have
much
the capacity to
Yeah.
like be like, oh,
it's
making me
crazy.
wear a mask. It's my body. I should do what I want with it. I shouldn't have to get vaccinated. It's like, nigga, what? Did you just somebody the other day, a white guy the other day started a conversation with me likening the vaccination mandates to abortion rights. Saying that it was
That's
the
crazy.
same fucking thing. And I was like,
No,
it
it's
is
not.
not the
No,
same
it's
fucking
not.
thing.
Well,
It's different, but I am
If it
against
is-
the vaccination mandate.
If it is the same thing, then that means abortion should not be mandated. as
Right.
well.
Right. That's
I
the
feel
one.
like I think that's.
But
if it
not
is-
only that, in the level of the history of African American sort of like these things that black women deal with, just in general, women deal with in this country. When it comes down to take care of a child, and without having the support financially,
It should be left up to
it
the
should
man.
be left out. It should actually be left out to the woman.
I can't do it.
Because the woman said, "Listen, I'm gonna take up this shot." That's her right. If they feel like they're not gonna get the support, because y'all out there in Congress, y'all making money. You guys don't know how much people suffering here, right? You got a woman that have six. I know a person that have six kids right now, and she's been doing this for the past 10 years. You guys did not do anything to protect her right. You guys didn't do anything to give her the money she needed. She worked 5 jobs, okay, 6 kids, no babysitter, okay. So before you guys making this law,
brother.
you
He
have
has
to
a TED
think
Talk.
about it. You guys have to think about it. Why do they have to make that choice? Because once they give that birth, you guys not gonna be knocking on the door asking how she
And
doing.
he's absolutely right. So,
Sorry.
all right, cool. Keep your fucking law. Then on the flip side, give the 26 fucking weeks of fucking what is it called?
Can we-
Maternity
No,
leave.
Can we?
Paid
2-3
maternity
years
leave.
maternity leave. 3
Hey,
years
you get what
maternity
I'm
leave.
saying? If you're
3
gonna
years.
do that, you making the
3
people
years.
have the fucking kids, give them the fucking pay
Yeah,
time
3
off.
years maternity leave. Give it
You
3
get what I'm
years.
saying? Y'all not, they give like maybe 12 weeks, if that much.
12. Do you know what
And
happened in
having this
Africa
line of
when you have a child? A woman cannot leave the child or work
Yeah.
until the kids say mama or dada or start working. So you want to tell me
Start
the woman
working.
is not,
Hey,
yeah,
Time
so
to work.
if that
Time
baby
to
is
work.
not working,
If
the
you're not
woman
working-
should be
Oh,
at
walking.
work.
I know, no.
I thought you said working.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
put that baby to work. Hey, Ubudu, get your ass out here.
Let me bring
You
this.
better make these Nikes.
Let me bring this shit up with Amazon quickly. So
Sweatshop.
you guys need to do what Google does. If a person has a child, until that kid turns 17, you need to put $2,000 on the fucking bank account until that kid turns 17.
I
So
like that.
for Amazon, having employees that have mother, that have kids, you guys have enough money to put that money. If the single woman, if the mother that don't have a kid and a father, you need to find a way to have those families because they're working like crazy for your company and you're not doing shit.
Are they though?
Talk
Are they
about
working
it.
hard? Are you
Doesn't
working
matter.
hard at Amazon?
No, but still,
Those are in the warehouse. They're lifting boxes all the time. Yeah, that's a tough job.
I feel like they're like programming machines to lift
They're-
boxes.
Maybe in like give it like 5 years.
Yeah.
But like you see the videos of people on Amazon, it's horrible. It's like a Chinese restaurant lift and everything. They don't get breaks.
Yeah.
They're like beating off. That's just my porn.
Yeah, it's like yeah. No, I think I'm like I don't know a lot about Amazon work environments because I've been like obsessive about making myself an artist recently.
Oh yeah,
So
I've never worked in Amazon. I want to work.
Yes,
I have never
yes.
worked. I would never do that slave shit.
I didn't say I would never do that
I-
slave shit. I'm just saying so far.
Yeah, for sure.
I've taken definitely a pay cut
Yeah.
and a non knowing about where my next dollar will come from because of it.
Wow.
So that doesn't
Means I'm doing comedy.
yeah, that doesn't
right
really
now.
but on the abortion thing, it's
You are an expert in that. So.
it's scary. It's scary to know that there are people out there like I wonder. It couldn't have been women involved in this, right?
No.
In this
Yes,
decision
No.
making.
yes, there were women.
What? Some
involved.
women.
There were plenty
Some
of white
women.
women involved.
Women can be assholes too.
Plenty.
And I feel like that's also something like if a woman if she's aged out. I know this sucks. I'm treading on touchy territory.
No, but that's awesome.
If she's aged out of being able to be pregnant, can she make decisions on pregnancy? Because can she decide? Because she's been through the whole process, but also she's no longer
Affected, yeah.
she's no longer affected
Not
by it.
yeah,
Like,
but just
no,
think,
right.
she might have a sister, she might have a daughter, she might have a granddaughter.
Yeah.
Say her granddaughter is raped
Yeah.
by her stepfather. She gonna want her to carry out that baby.
If it's past 6 weeks,
No, she is not.
legally she don't have
is
to,
not.
or she don't have to pay for it.
She is not gonna want to keep that baby. It doesn't matter.
It does, yep.
Nah,
No,
she ain't
nah.
gonna take the stepfather,
No.
brother.
No. Because it's your granddaughter being violated by
What are you
somebody.
gonna tell the kid? Oh yes, I just want to let you know you're not old and it's there's gonna be a consequence in every sort
you
of
have to think,
situation. And that's
The
the problem.
adoption system is already oversaturated.
Yeah, because I ain't trying to adopt
And
my
these
Right.
kids are being aged out, and what are they learning to
They're
do?
just
Being
becoming homeless, a lot of
criminals and druggies and not really being.
But the system relies on that. Y'all know that, right?
Right.
Exactly, but that's the whole crazy. So you're purposely making
Yes.
more jailbirds, more things, flooding the
Yes.
system. Y'all barely want to give up fucking food stamps and shit.
Yeah.
You barely want to give any
They
type
don't
of
want to give up
babysitter.
that food stamp. I've been applying. And they playing around.
Right. So it's just like, it's a joke.
Yeah,
It's a joke. This whole system is fucking flawed.
yeah.
From the ground up, it's fucking flawed. And until they take the time to revamp it, we're all losing.
Yeah.
Talk about it's
Where are
broken.
these cupcakes?
Talk about it's broken.
And I am
Um,
one person. You want to host the show?
Talk about
Do your
broken
part.
system.
She's making
Um,
one cupcake right now.
She's making chicken.
I don't want chicken.
I want chicken.
You want chicken?
How you doing? Huh?
No, this is you have anything.
Yeah, no, we're having an event here right now. We're taping the show
Yeah,
still.
we can
So
surprise
that's it.
Yeah, thanks for
I
coming
did
to
it a little late. I'm
the
like, if you, are you coming back?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop him and come right back. But I need
You going home?
I need the information. You gotta
I'm a
invent
part of
together.
the committee, so I gotta go to the event.
Oh,
All
you
right,
say
what
you're
happened
part of the
today?
committee.
We're on camera.
So
the committee.
Yeah, say what up.
Yo, committee.
Shout out to
Committee, you
Yeah,
late
I
'cause
gotta
you
go
here.
home and get ready for this event.
All right.
I'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be here. We
Yo,
taping
shout
the
out to
show.
Pretty Tokas in the building.
That's,
She pulling them in off the street. She pulling them in off the street.
yup, that's how you do it. You gotta.
Are those available people?
Yeah, they was from the restaurant next door. She was talking about the fence.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right. I'm with the dreads. We could do something kinky. I could
Ah.
Would you eat his house?
No.
It's just like, what am I? And then I'm just supposed to be like, nah, no, that's ridiculous, yo.
I
No,
don't think
come on, y'all.
It's like you get a massage. You just lay
Yeah,
down.
I got a massage by a man recently too. That was the most awkward thing that has ever happened, man.
Really?
They tried to set me up too, man. They put my face in the thing first. You know what I mean? They had
Was he
me
like
go-
brolic?
No, he was like this little Asian man. He did give me a good massage though, because he gave me the stronger than the woman massage.
Yeah.
But he was getting in my butt cheeks too. He had his like arms in my butt cheeks. I was like, I know this is a dude right now. And then he checked in and he was like, okay. I was like, oh, this is definitely a guy. Man. It's all good though, you know. I wasn't. I wasn't gonna run out of there. I ain't that crazy. As long as he didn't step over no bounds and stuff like that. The happy ending was rough, but
It was just a thing.
Is it like groceries?
I've been trying to find a happy ending. I've been trying to find a place.
a word, they give you like a little jizz or something like that.
Listen,
Like a little.
they don't do that for women. It takes too long.
Yeah. The never
No, you know what? They do it for women because it takes too long. We'll pay for that shit.
Right.
We'd rather pay for it than be out here.
Exactly. Russian roulette and this shit like this.
So speaking of out here, we rounding out to Steph Curry's daddy, right? He over here on Twitter trying to leave his wife, and got a stern talking to in the form of all the ways he don't want to be out here. Like, why do you want to leave your wife? Like, you don't want to be out here.
Because he's sick and
He
tired of her.
said, do you like pumpkin spice? My nigga, like, it's fall. You don't like it out here. You ain't got the legs for out here.
That's
I'm
what
telling
he
you,
said.
they want rounds out here now.
That's what he said?
Yes, there's a whole, no, he didn't say it. I gotta.
He got Viagra. He Del Curry, man. He was rich himself. He got Steph Curry as his son, so he didn't have to really pay for nothing. And then he's Del Curry. He was an NBA star.
I mean,
like, he played ball.
You can't be mad. I mean,
like
instead of cheating, he'd rather fucking leave.
Yeah, he tired of
And
her,
you can
man.
start over. Look at Tina Knowles. She started over. She got a whole new husband.
Every time a woman do it, y'all be applauding her like, yeah. And dude tired of her. They like, she probably been getting spoiled for mad years. He like, yo, I gotta spend another $1 on this shorty, yo. My kids is growing up, yo.
And what did she do? Birth him a champion. Exactly.
But he gave her that, yo. He's Del Curry.
No.
She birthed his champion. She was the pathway to Del Curry's legacy. You feel me? He's Steph Curry named after Del Curry.
Because say if it was another woman, the mission would have been right.
But I'm gonna put it like this.
Sure. Yes.
My dad told me a long time ago that he chose my mother, and that men choose the women that they're gonna have babies with.
Yes.
Intentionally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I
like,
could dig that.
Yeah.
I do be
Yeah,
like,
I'm
girl, you
saying
gonna
all
have
of
a
them.
baby.
Stop
Good.
it.
Hey,
All
girl,
of
you gonna have.
Stop it. Not all of them, but most of them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't go raw if you don't want to.
I know a lot of dudes that go raw that definitely don't want kids.
Because they're guys.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I mean, no, he was allowed to start over.
Yo, pretty tokens in the building.
Yeah. So yeah, he's allowed to start over. Why not? Shit.
Yeah.
Or maybe he wants some new young pussy.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
like, you know what I mean? Viagra. Yo, if it don't work, he could Viagra his joint and he could tear up all the young joints he want. He could do whatever he like. It's you can almost put a bionic thing in your thing now.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
this
with
point.
Tesla.
Like,
Yeah, Tesla's gonna start building.
I'm
this
pretty
thing.
sure
Yeah,
Tesla or
yeah,
Pfizer.
Tesla did.
You got a Tesla dick, man? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's solar.
It's on order job.
Yeah, my dick is on order. It's
You
solar.
know,
Man, I got that solar power dick. No, boy, I got
Just saying
that.
invest in Dogecoin.
Yeah. Bitcoin, man. I got $50 on Bitcoin. I think men, we're at a time now in history, not only have women liberated themselves, I think in a sort of like a more relationship-based, more emotional way, men have been able to liberate themselves. So they can talk about things like, yo, like
Getting your ass eaten.
getting your ass eaten, being unsatisfied in relationships. Like,
And you have to
if I
think
said
about
that early on, like being in a relationship with my son's mother early on, like, yo, I'm unsatisfied. They be like, yo, go work, go work out, go do your thing. It's like, nah, and it manifests in negative ways.
But you also have to think about it. How long have they been together? People grow apart.
That's
You get what I'm
true.
saying? And certain people are for you in that certain chapter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was in his career, the kids, everything. He's ready for a new chapter. And honey, it ain't with you.
They were successful.
Look at even Bill Gates and his fucking wife. They was together for eons.
They were
And-
successful.
Exactly. They even had
Right.
a fucking contract. Like, yeah, when this shit don't work no more, you outgrow people, and people don't understand that. It's
Yes.
okay to outgrow
What's that
people.
juice?
It's okay not to want to be with someone anymore, especially if it's not dealing with your peace, and especially if you want new pussy. That's the moral of the story. You want new pussy.
Yo,
You changed the marriage vows from like death do us part to like till we're tired of this shit.
yo.
Yes.
Like,
So
oh,
the
I think
pussy
that's
guy.
a legit ask. Like,
It's-
I don't
it's
know
more
how many
real.
y'all been
It's
married.
more real.
so we're just.
Now, I don't know how many
It's
y'all been married, but I think that's a legit ask. Like, I think
Nah.
I one of my
Very
biggest
nice.
lessons from my divorce is like understanding that that's okay. Like, the healthiest choice was to leave that relationship because neither one of us were healthy. And so, like, that's really the choice that we make for ourselves every day, even in that marriage, right? I chose that person. Marriage is a choosing of each other every single day.
Yes.
Like, and the day you don't make that choice,
Yeah.
that's the day that you should really, like, be honest with yourself and do the healthiest thing, even if it doesn't feel right or like it hurts. Like, a lot of people get wrapped up in their feelings. You know what I mean? That's how you get those toxic baby mama, baby daddy dynamics where, like, women won't let men see their kids because they don't want to be with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
it's
not
like, oh, if we ain't fucking, I can't see my own kid. Like, that's unhealthy as fuck.
Yeah,
For your
yes, I know.
And that's where the
I
womanizing shit
understand.
starts,
I
like, you know what I
understand
mean?
About that. I understand about that situation for sure. But yeah, definitely, it's a learning process dealing with people, dealing with relationships. I don't know when did this become the red table talk. I feel like at some point, Jada Pinkett
DJ's in the house.
DJ Cabin Stabbing.
Yes, music.
Looking like he just came off the fucking you just, yes. You good? You was on the job site? Well, look, you just built a building somewhere.
You can't build a refugee camp.
Refugees in the building. It was him, Lauren,
Wait, where are you building
It
a
was-
refugee camp?
Fort Dix.
Hey, yo, Fort Dix. Hey, yo, you can't go there. Yo, who traveled to Fort Dix? He said it's
No,
unisex.
because that's then you know, because I like to.
Y'all eating all the chicken before the chicken even come out?
I volunteer while I
Oh,
get paid.
look at
While
that.
give me your information.
Nah, go ahead,
Try to
you
get
have
you
something.
information.
She working here, yo. What she doing?
Oh, I mean, you speak Arabic?
No, only
It's
speak
for the
French.
Afghan. It's for the Afghani refugee.
Oh,
It's the Afghani refugee camp.
Oh, man.
So,
Yeah.
Not me waiting for him to
You're
take.
not
Give
giving
me a
me
piece of
info.
shit.
yo, he ain't even passed the chicken, right? Look at that.
I got you. I got
Just right into it.
Nah, this is work.
This one
Yo,
was
this is
so good. Thank you so much.
Let me taste one of those pieces, though. Even though I have fried chicken already. Oh, you ain't gonna pass me a chicken, though? See, this is you see the kind of co-host this is, man?
Keep cooking it. Once you gotta pass it to.
Because she right
Yeah, so
there.
I want to go get the car and I'm going to get the equipment.
Come on, stretch your arms.
I want you to know, like,
Can I
what
assist you?
it didn't, like, it might look that way, like I dub shit all week, but that's not the way it
No,
went
it
down.
wasn't like
That's
that,
right. We can
babe.
talk about it later when we're not, you know,
Oh,
broadcasting online.
great.
We broadcast them online live.
So another question?
They're about to air out their grievances online right now. I'm arguing. No, yo, what's the last topic?
Everybody was busy this
No,
week
that
too.
was
Like,
the
did any of y'all get caught up in the flooding this
What?
week? In the
No.
floods
Oh, God, no.
of Ida?
Oh, you got video?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It was.
like, yo, the way this shit went down, like,
You know what
I
I
took
think the
Friday
rain
off,
from
but
last
then
week
they
never
canceled the
really
shit
drained
on
out,
Thursday.
and that's what it was.
Flooding. And I was like, all right, give me the shit.
My
on
building
Friday.
Wasn't
You know,
ready
I had
for
to
one
make
time
money.
or one time. It
But
wasn't.
look,
My building was literally like
Wow.
I was literally the
Wait,
last
that was the
train.
train right here?
the
That's
water
beautiful.
coming from. I don't know
Wow.
what's coming. I had to close that door. The
I was
AC
literally
goes
the
down.
last train
Water
before they
is
shut the
coming
station
down.
down.
Thank
Wow.
You know how
God,
they did
the
that?
floor
They
is
pulled
like
the
little
train
curves, so the water wasn't coming. But
They
it's
pulled the
going
train in
down.
one
I
car
was like,
into
wow,
the beginning
that
of the
is like a
station,
Jumanji.
and then everybody loaded out to the front.
It's crazy.
Yo, we
Look,
took
watch
our present.
that.
Do you think New York's on its way to St. Louis?
That's you.
Nobody
Last
broke up
night.
the jet skis though in the Bronx.
Nah, I went.
They had a dude on a floaty in a hookah.
That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
He was eating a hookah. He was smoking a hookah.
Yeah.
South Jersey for dick, you know.
And that shit was crazy too, because I'm like,
And
how
then the
high is
blizzard.
the water there?
And
That
the
shit was
breeze.
hot.
Hi.
And that was at night. If I
That's
didn't, if I
scary to
didn't,
me,
20
man.
minutes
People
later,
ain't
would have been
right?
no train.
People definitely
That was the
died.
last train before they shut
Yeah.
that shit down.
145.
They shut the whole system down 11.
Wow.
All right, let me go.
A lot of people died.
Oh,
And,
I'm bad.
and what it was is the
You know them ginger ale.
and what it was these apartments, these basement apartments that people illegally make,
Yeah,
and the foundation just gave them. Like
yeah.
a 43-year-old woman and her 20-something-year-old son drowned in Queens.
Wow.
Yeah. That 20-something-year-old son was still living at home. He was
So-
still
You know, not to change the topic, but like,
What
isn't
you
that
about to
kind of
change the
interesting how like, the city always concerned about safety, but then there's like a lot of places out there that approve. You got this like manager who's building, who's running this like property, but they get approved by the city. Yeah. Look what happened. You got someone and his grandchild that just died because that is the property that was approved by the city.
Not all of them. Not all of them. I think that's the problem.
I
Not
mean,
all of
it's
them.
Some of them be
crazy.
illegals, man. We just working on it.
Damn, New York.
You gotta think about it.
I didn't come in this country to live my life to find out there's more weird shit here, like more weirder than mine.
I'm like, that didn't sound like fireworks.
Yeah, I was like, did Kevin just get shot?
Nah, it was probably
No, it was one of those car backfires.
Okay.
For some reason, Brooklyn has two very aggressive air pollutions. One is cars that sound like motorcycles. For some reason, Brooklyn loves that.
It's confusing.
And two is big ass Jeeps with those huge speakers in the back that it just shakes every building as they drive
Yeah.
by.
That's not even legal.
Yo, it's
They
not.
are
It's the worst.
It's not legal, but you know,
It's not legal and people still do it. Like,
cops
kind of
not like, you know what I mean. And after a while, if I was a cop too, I'm not like, am I
Like,
gonna desktop every fucking
Yeah.
person with their speaker too loud? Like, you know, as long as they're not killing anybody, like let's try to make it happen.
Back here again, they're blasting crazy.
Why do you keep checking the window like that? Somebody coming for you?
Oh no, you know I'm the guy at the door. I gotta make sure that.
Yeah, they it's like,
You should put a chair aside if you want to sit down.
no, they not. Those speaker dudes park across the street from my house sometimes.
At like a street party.
Oh yeah, no, they're just there.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Oh come on, yo, this is Joelia Childs. Joelia Childs. What kind of muffin is this?
That is a French vanilla cupcake.
This shit.
Perfect.
Thank
you.
y'all.
I'm gonna get the one that's got the swirl on it.
Ah,
You got 50 what?
It's an edible.
It's an edible?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
she
edible.
got-
That's what you
I
get for
thought it
being
was just-
greedy.
I thought it was
That's exactly what you get for being greedy.
See?
Now we all gonna suffer. I like the lemon. Okay, so anything else?
Yo, what's this last question?
You have a topic?
I
No?
think we did all the time. I forget.
No. We smoke. So.
I think she did
This
everything.
is Moose and Jokes.
We did
Yeah.
everything.
Went through what, like 4 topics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, last year, yeah, Richard.
Yeah, let's end it.
Never mind. So yeah, I guess the last topic is where's the block party tomorrow?
Oh, yo, the block party tomorrow. The block party tomorrow is at East 3rd between Avenue A and B, closer to Avenue B. We got the whole block blocked off as usual. We'll have comedy. and music. Music first. Music from 3 to 5. Comedy from 5 to 7. Then 7 to 8. We're just gonna be out there chilling, vibing, enjoying the community. We really promoted in this community. We really reached out. These last tour, we wanted to reach out to all of the communities out there and really show them what we've been doing, and also like that it's a collaboration between ourselves and the community at large. So East 3rd, between Avenue A and B, we got the Unruly Collective, Harlemriveryachtclub, fall festival now. It's the fall festival.
So they're gonna be pumpkin spice there or what?
There is actually a book club bar there that serves cafes. So, what you?
Book club.
A book club bar. It's
Okay.
a bar that you can read books at.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Library.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I want.
It's like a library for adults, so
Okay.
it's an adult library.
All right.
You know?
That's what the
That's
Julia
true.
Child Kitchen is going to
That's good. That
There's
sounds
gonna be
good.
a-
Adult library.
It's an adult library.
Edible proportions.
Yeah, I want to make everything adult. Like, let's do adult theme parks.
So, oh my God.
Yeah.
That was the
No,
Yeah,
okay.
I can just get inside of a titty and just.
Oh, I'm good.
That was excellent.
Huh? Oh, the
Jasmine
cupcake.
cupcake.
Cupcake was almost.
Oh, sorry, Dory.
Don't die.
I will not die, I
First
swear.
thing I got to do.
At least I won't die no time soon,
Oh.
because I got a legacy. Ah.
She was like, 'cause I got insurance. No,
Yeah, and insurance. I do have insurance.
That's
I have a will. Yeah, I have a will.
Don't you have
I have
Obama
insurance, and I have a plan to buy a tree pod so that when I die, I can be buried in a tree. And it's like your
You
body.
giving up your organs or not?
Oh yeah, well my organs are shit. Like my liver shot, my
Like, do
eyes
you
are.
want these? Do you want these? You sure?
I got 20/20 vision. Like my
Yeah,
eyes might be
somebody-
the only thing that's
A rich white person
maybe
take
my
your
brain might
eyeballs.
still be good. I don't think I fucked up my brain too much with those types of drugs. You know, I think that I know my liver is like not gonna be worth it. My kidney seems good. You know what I mean? My heart hasn't had a problem yet, so you know we good there. I got no more gallbladder.
You ain't got no gallbladder?
Nah.
I don't even know what a gallbladder
Remember the
is.
time I told you the time I went to the hospital and I got mistaken for a white man. That was when I had a gallstone. So they like, yeah.
Oh my God. No.
I thought you were gonna say they accidentally took out your gallbladder.
It's because when I went to the emergency room, my mom registered me, and my mom is like 10 shades lighter than me. So her last name was Wiltshire, and my first name is Courtney, like Courtney Joy, right?
Yeah.
But they put it like it was 2 words, so it just became Courtney J. Wiltshire. No one had seen me. I was already like headed to surgery.
Hilarious.
Horrible.
So when I went, like, and the whole time I was there, like, they swore. Nobody said anything. I didn't see any paperwork. So I went
This is a
back.
white man.
I went back and I was
Fuck them
like,
jailers.
I was like going for my checkup. And they're like, no, we're calling this other person. I'm like, I am that other fucking person. Like, well, it says, I know what it says, but bitch, I got the scars. Like, it's me. It's me.
Courtney J. Wiltshire.
So, you know.
So,
yeah.
so Sanchez not your real last name?
Sanchez is my married name and my pen name. I started writing songs and like being credited on things while I was still married.
So how did your
I
ex
used
feel
that
about
name.
that? He wasn't like Tina Turner, like, bitch, give me back my name.
No,
Like,
no.
I'm like, goddammit.
Because like keeping my name was also a decision that was made to like help ease the transition for our kids. Like us all having the same last name, let them still understand the concept that we are still a family, even though mommy and daddy are not together anymore.
Yeah.
So like it like keeps us bonded. It just helps with that whole thing.
That
Plus
was
it's
one
like-
of the things that really got me about like my son's mom. Like, she didn't want to name him directly after me, not like a junior, but like have him have my last name. And as a young person, I couldn't communicate how much that bothered me. It like bothered me. Like as an adult now, I'm like,
The whole point of having it.
maybe it's petty.
yeah,
Yeah, but I
That's
was
the
like,
appreciate you get.
Yeah.
maybe it was petty too, you know, because it's like, what does it matter? You know what's in the name, but also I was just like, that it bothered me so much back then. Like I was like, well, is this my baby? Because I got to pay for this.
Right, but you didn't want to give it to me because it wasn't my baby.
If she was a single mother, like it's just
She wasn't.
it's easier with the paperwork because who was doing? Were you doing the paperwork for school?
Facts.
I was with her at this time.
But were you doing the paperwork for the school?
What paperwork?
What exactly? So you get what I'm saying? Because with me and like,
You shouldn't have your last name.
right, I have my mom's husband's last name, and he's not my father because they kept on messing it up on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
So I have somebody's last name that's not even associated to me just because of paperwork.
Yeah. I sat there
You
with
know?
the paperwork, any paperwork for school or something like that. I had to sign papers. I wasn't like filling out all papers. You see, not filling out every paper every day. That wasn't life. You fill out school papers.
There's so many papers to fill out.
Yeah, but I was there for that.
Doctor papers, dentist papers.
I'm actually
All
really
of that,
suspect when there's nothing to fill out for my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anything like educationally or socially, if like there's nothing to fill out for my kid, I'm a little suspect about that.
Mm.
It's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah.
And I went to Catholic school, so I know there's a lot of paperwork.
Right.
So always had to be a check or something. A lot of paperwork.
There were a lot of payments. You know? That's the paperwork I saw.
It's definitely a lot of payments.
Payments.
Yeah.
Payments. That's the paper.
So
Work and payments. But you know, I don't know. There's that separation of like, yeah, man, that bothers me.
I mean, you're good to have your last
you know
name.
what's so funny? It kind of me not having like my father's last name or even my mom's maiden last name. I feel like my identity has been kind of like off. Because even with my first name, it's like a boy's name, and I'm just like,
Dory? Or is that your
no,
first name?
that's not my first name. So
What's your first name? Chauncey?
Dorian?
No.
Jake.
So,
Jake. Like, that is a voice.
so no, it's just weird because like this man has no affiliation to me. I met him when I was like probably 17, and that's my brother's father. You know what I mean? And I had his name and I carried it my entire life.
Wow.
So it's just weird, you know? No affiliation with him whatsoever. So
Strictly because of paperwork.
right.
Yeah.
He kept on fucking
Gabriel
up.
is the last name.
That's my middle name.
That should be. Oh, that's. You have a whole.
I'm gonna complicate it like that. I have like several last names because my
Women are
mom,
complicated. That's called.
like, yeah, like,
Women are complicated. Like that's called. Alter ego.
I don't know. I just know my mom, like, she put her name. She didn't put my dad on the birth certificate because I guess he wasn't there. He wasn't there, right? So they won't let you put somebody's name on the birth certificate if they're not present to sign for themselves.
What?
Yes,
How?
because then I can
If
just
I know
say,
who the father is,
say
I'm
my kids.
telling you.
Then I could say my kids really are yours, and then like we could go to court
If you
about
put
it.
that on the
and,
birth
like,
certificate,
huh?
if you put it on the birth certificate,
Yeah, but by law you can't do that. The hospital won't let you.
that don't even make no sense. Hospital.
It makes perfect fucking sense. You don't want no baby put on you that's not yours. It's not a cool
Well, it
thing to
happens all
find
the
out.
time.
Yeah, hey, let me get this test, doctors.
It happens all
Well,
the
in
time.
New York State, I'll say in New York State.
I will prove to you I am not the father.
So anyway, but then
Go on, Dr. Phil.
when I registered for school, I was my dad's name, so that was wow.
Okay.
And,
My son's name is hyphenated. It is hyphenated. I guess we went half on the baby. So I felt like it was okay to break up at that point. I was like, he's hyphenated, so he'll be all right. You
I'm
know,
done.
he got a little bit of both of us.
A little bit of this.
You know, a little bit. If it was just me, I'm like, I gotta stick around, yo.
Yeah.
But if it's
No,
like,
it's fine,
man, it's like, you know, it's too many. We're both here present. We don't need to.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of brothers. We have different dads. I mean, last names are different. It's a whole complicated.
Yeah.
Last names are weird.
I was gonna be like that dude who like just had a lot of babies with different women, but then I was like, let me be
That
smarter.
was my dad.
Yeah. I want to be smarter than that. I want to actually have a life and like, you know, money and shit like that, like a career outside of it. Although I was like, no, my first situation wasn't ideal. I'm like, if I create another situation, it would be more ideal, I guess. A little bit more ideal, but
I just know I've been withholding this pussy for all this fucking time.
gotta give it up.
feeling. No, I have a feeling I'm still going to end up with a fucked up motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's still going to be a bamboozle. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Well, that's-
I've been like, ooh, I'm trying
They're
to find
crazy.
the right
You
one,
can't-
trying to find the right one, and then I'm going to drop it on him. He's going to be like, damn, once you be my baby mother, and then crazy. He's going to be more crazy than me. I'm like, this is too much.
I heard a horror story online about exactly what you're talking about. I don't even know if I should tell it because it's so gross. It's so disturbing.
Tell it.
It's okay. I was listening to this podcast and this woman was talking about the fact that her husband was secretly like this dude that liked to take pictures of his shit and put it onto Reddit, and he was shitting in the bathtub and would push it down into the thing. And then first take a picture of it, post it on Reddit, show everybody, and the wife was like, this guy was awesome. He was a great dad, and now I found out that he has this weird shit thing. And she's like, "What do I do?"
That's not that bad.
No! She's like, "I smell a weird shit smell coming from the fucking bathtub."
Exactly.
The bathtub.
Exactly. Where people have to wear. You also know.
From things that are that you find out
That's
about your
different type of
spouse, about your spouse, you're like,
And he was
You know
doing it
what?
out of other people's houses too. They'd go to the in-laws and he'd shit their
Yeah,
tub and take a picture of it.
my wife.
Yes, it was horrible.
If he's like, yo, my wife loves to get gangbanged, and I just have to
That's different. It
let
doesn't have
her
a
go out
smell.
and-
It doesn't affect other
I'm
people.
pretty sure both of those things.
They do. Well, yeah. I take it back. It definitely has a smell.
If they clean up after themselves, I don't give a fuck.
No.
But don't shit in myself.
No, they had
That's
kids and
like
everything.
being a cat.
Yeah,
That's like you're a human cat.
That's like your family going to take a bath, and then it's you
See, I don't want to end up.
On that
I don't want to end up with anybody fucked up. See,
Right?
Well,
right?
at some point,
That's
the
terrible.
thing about it, you got to give it away before it gets to desperation time.
At
You got to
this
give it away
point,
before the fourth quarter.
it
You
is.
got to give it away before the
We
last
are
2
in
minutes of the
overtime.
fourth
We
quarter.
are in
You got to
overtime.
give it away. You got to give it
We
away
are in
around the
overtime.
fourth
We are
quarter.
in overtime.
That 12
At the
minutes.
last 15 seconds, bro. I'm telling you, we
No,
are in
no, you got
overtime.
time. You got time.
We are in overtime with the last
You got time.
15
You got time.
on the clock.
Bell went off, the ball is still in the air.
Exactly. That's where we are right now.
No,
Okay.
that's a horror story. That's 8 years in.
See, I don't even want to. See, I don't even want to.
Okay. Yes. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a trip sometime soon. I think.
Jay, you want to come close this out?
Yeah.
Bring yourself.
Also,
Why does everybody look only at me like he doesn't know?
yeah, no, this is yours. I told you the podcast live
Extravaganza.
is you. The podcast live is you.
Ugh.
Be a good host.
She's such a good
Yeah, man, it's been a good one. I think we got through a lot of topics today. Make sure you follow these wonderful people. Tell them where you can find them.
You can follow me on Instagram at that story with the I.
You can follow me on Instagram, IJ_Mueller, MUELLER.
Oh yeah, right.
Hasso Benenge, HOUSEFOFFBENNG.
Sound like a song.
Right.
Hasso Benenge. Hey.
That's why I was dancing. Like I don't know. Second funniest comedian, Radical Black Joy. Obviously, I'm high. I'm also hungry. These empanadas smell hella good. I just like doing it.
Pregnant Douglas.
So much food.
And everywhere. We're gonna see y'all next week.
407 women
Come
ago.
out tomorrow. 3rd Street, Avenue A and B.